Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2017 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. I do apologize if my voice is a little hoarse. I'm actually starting to lose my voice. Okay, so as you can see Pisces, I've already laid out the cards here. Just to save on time, I'm actually using the same spread that I did use last year for my yearly forecast, which was pulling the 2 tarot cards for each month, but now I've actually incorporated the Lenormand cards as well. So the Lenormand card that I've pulled for you, I've pulled one for each month. It's going to be the focus for the month. Now I also am going to be pulling you a Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card. This will be the additional guidance for the year, and then the another Romance Angel Oracle card for the additional guidance in regards to love and relationships for 2017 for you Pisces. Okay, so let me pull you an additional guidance card for 2017 Pisces. Pisces, additional guidance for 2017. Alright, so now I'm going to be pulling you an additional Romance Angel card, Pisces. Additional guidance for Pisces in regards to love and relationships for 2017. Alright, that's interesting, Pisces. Okay, so let's get started. In January, I do have the Sun with the 10 of Rods, with the focus for the month being the book. So the book can represent secrets, mysteries. So for some Pisceans, right at the start of the year in January here, I feel like for some of you, you're trying to figure something out. There's something you're trying to learn with the book here. But with the 10 of Rods, this might be a little frustrating. This could have been going on for quite some time. With the 10 of Rods, for some Pisceans, this is you maybe feeling weighed down or burdened by something. Something could be stressing you out. With the Sun, I feel like there's clarity. There's illumination, or there's some sort of clarity that you're seeking here. I feel like for some of you, this has been ongoing. So back in 2016, this is something that's been ongoing, something that you're trying to figure out, something that you're trying to learn. With the Sun does represent the sign of Leo. So for some Pisces, this could absolutely have something to do with a Leo, or maybe even something to do with a child with the Sun here. But this is definitely been difficult for you, and for some of you, maybe even some sort of paperwork or documents could even be significant here. Something involving children. But just know that with the 10 of Rods, this isn't going to be going on for very much longer. This is a cycle that is completing. So what was, burdensome for you or stressing you out, the Sun is a healing energy. So I see many of you overcoming this. I see many of you releasing yourself from something that was weighing you down. You're overcoming this, you're healing, and some of you, you're shining bright. This is you, maybe honestly with the 10 of Rods, there could be some Pisces that maybe you're working far too much. You have far too much on your plate here. But with that being said, even though you're quite burdened and you have far too much on your plate, you're still shining bright to your employer. Yeah, for some of you, because maybe you're working so much, this could be you in the spotlight, or just really shining bright, maybe within the workplace in January here, Pisces. Now, coming up in February, we do have the Page of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. with the focus for the month being the ship here. So there could be some Pisces that maybe you're traveling or maybe you're moving in February, but maybe something that was a little tiresome or even burdensome previously could now be moving forward. This could be communication or good news coming through with the Page of Pentacles. This could be something career related or something financial. Here with the Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment, happiness, that emotional abundance. Yeah, so for some of you, maybe you were hoping to be able to move to a new home, or maybe you were waiting for that communication that really allows for things to move forward. So in February, this could be some really positive news that's coming through. Again, for a very small number of you, this could be something having to do with a child here, but I'm not getting that for many of you. I think that for many of you, this is more career related. Or I think that some Pisces, you're maybe moving to a new home here. Now, coming up in March, we do have the Tower with the Five of Rods, and then the focus for the month being the Mountain. So this is actually really the biggest caution that I have for you in 2017 would be in March, which for many of you, that's your birthday month. But maybe you're trying to manifest something very quickly. With the Mountain being the focus, for some of you, you might have been experiencing some delays or some obstacles that you've had to overcome. For some of you, if this is within the workplace, this could be because you could be having some challenges because maybe there's a lot of competition around you with the Five of Rods. This can be competition or even jealousy within the workplace. This is petty arguments, butting heads, not seeing eye to eye. And if this isn't within the workplace, this again could have something to do with you trying to move, because the Tower can represent a home or a building or property. So this could be you butting heads. Maybe some of you just moved to a new home, but maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with your new neighbors or something like that. So take caution with this energy here. Don't add any fuel to any fires. This could be, for a very, very small number of you, this could be like an outright argument. So someone could be pushing your buttons here in March, but you can walk away with the Five of Rods. You can choose to not add fuel to any fires. And with the Tower and the Five of Rods together, I do think that for a very, very small number of you, this could be like an argument that's taking place. This could be a blowout for some of you, which with, you know, this happening, perhaps now that's like delaying things. It could be like throwing a wrench into your plans or something like that. That old saying with the Mountain here. So if this is a friend that you were working with or something, you know, going on within the workplace, now because of that, we now have some obstacles to overcome or some delays. But again, for some of you, you can completely prevent this energy here. Now, coming up in April, we have the Emperor with the Hanged Man, and then the focus being the Crossroads. So for some of you, you might need to make a decision. There's a choice or there's a decision that is needed here in April. And then for other Pisceans, this is you maybe waiting. With the Hanged Man, this could be you hanging in limbo, waiting on a decision or a choice from your boss. With the Emperor here, this can absolutely be your boss or an older gentleman. This could be a person that you're waiting on. This also can be an Aries individual or even a Taurus individual that maybe you're waiting on. But I do see clarity. I do see enlightenment coming to you. So for some of you, this can even be voluntary. This could be you taking control and taking a break here. With the Emperor, this is an empowering energy, so this could be you taking back your power in some way or taking control of a situation. You could be taking a step back with the Hanged Man. You could be making a decision here with the Crossroads to maybe take some time off of work or something like that, Pisces. Now coming up in May, I do have the Three of Rods with death and then the child. So, you know, that's why I feel like for some of you, there could be something going on professionally. There could be something happening within the workplace. Maybe for some of you, you were promised a position or something like that. And for some of you, this could be reaching your limit here. Maybe you're sick of having to wait. And now you could be taking control of the situation or taking matters into your own hands. Maybe you're taking a break with the crossroads here. For some of you, you're choosing to take a break, but with you doing that, you know, you're bringing about great change here. This is very positive. We have the Three of Rods, which is, for some of you, something new beginning here with death. This is perhaps something ending. So for some Pisces, maybe you're quitting a job, but you're landing a new job. With death, it's something ending, so something else can begin. You creating that space within your life, Pisces, so something else can begin. And, you know, this is a nice confirmation here because we have the child, and the child represents a new beginning. So we have something taking root, something beginning. There's progress that's being made here. So this is very, very positive. For some of you, maybe there's a Scorpio individual that is quite significant here. For a very small number of Pisces, you could be getting into a relationship with a Scorpio. You could be starting something new with a Scorpio. But I do think that for many of you, this could possibly be you changing careers or quitting a job or leaving a place of business and starting something new here. With death, there's always a new beginning. So, you know, I see this new beginning coming in here. So this is very, very positive. Now, coming up in June, we do have the Two of Swords with the Chariot, and then the focus for the month being the dog. So this could be a friend that's just very, very significant throughout the month of June. This could be a friend that's helping you or someone that you're turning to for support. The dog represents a loyal companion, someone who's very trustworthy. We do have the Two of Swords here, so this could be you making a decision or you receiving a decision, maybe from a friend, maybe you're going into business with a friend or something like that. There's a decision that's very significant. For some of you, you need to make the decision to maybe jump in the driver's seat here with the Chariot, which I definitely see many of you doing. This is another empowering energy here. So for some of you, you're moving forward here. You might even be traveling for work if you've landed a new job. This could be you starting that new job. There's travel here. And then for others, there could be a decision that's very significant here. Maybe turning to a friend for their support or their advice. If you have to make a decision, maybe asking them their opinion. That could be something that's very helpful for you, Pisces. Now, in July, we have the Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles and then the Man. So the focus for the month is the man. So there could be a man that is very, very significant in July. Now, this could be that friend. This could be someone that's helping you. For some of you, this could be you. If you're a Pisces man, this could definitely be you. If you're a Pisces male, I actually see you very focused on some sort of new beginning here. And with the Hierophant, this could be you landing a new job with a new company or even maybe the government. You could be working for the government. If you're a Pisces male, very, very focused on this new beginning here. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a solid new beginning that's going to add more stability or security to your life in some way. For other Pisces, there could be a man that's helping you. There could be a man that's very significant. This person could be a Taurus as well, because the Hierophant represents the sign of Taurus. The Hierophant can also represent documents. So for some of you, this could be you starting that new job. This could be you signing a document here or a contract. For other Pisces, you could be moving to a new home. The Ace of Pentacles can also be a new home here. So this could be very important documents that you're signing here in August. or excuse me, July, not August, not yet. So you could be signing those papers in July. And now in August, we do have the World with the Knight of Rods, and then the focus for the month being the Key. So this is very positive. So the Key is like the solution to your problems. You're unlocking the answer here. So with the World, it's also completion, rebirth, new beginnings. You maybe completing a very long chapter within your life, Pisces, and now being able to move on to that next chapter. And with the Knight of Rods, this could be something that's happening very quickly. The Knight of Rods represents a very hasty, fast-paced energy. So there's something that you're manifesting here. There's a lot of great change. There's a lot going on here from May, June, July, August, and even so on throughout the rest of the year. So the second half of the year, starting in May, is very, very positive. There's a lot going on here. So I think that some of you are absolutely moving to a new house here. You might experience some sort of hiccup or delay in March, but I see many of you in August here actually being able to move to that new home. With the Knight of Rods here in the World, for some of you, this is you moving to that new home. Maybe you're actually, for a very small number of you, maybe you're actually moving across the globe, or your new house is at a great distance for some of you, but this is you maybe getting that key to that apartment or getting that key to that new home, and you're really excited. You know, this is really, really an exciting time for you, Pisces. Now, in September, I do have the Lovers card with the Queen of Pentacles, and then the focus for the month being the Birds. So communication is going to be very significant at this time. You could be communicating with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or even communicating with a Gemini, because the Lovers card represents the sign of Gemini. So for some of you, you're communicating maybe with an Earth sign or with a Gemini. For some of you, maybe you've met someone with the Lovers card. For some of you, maybe you've moved to a new house. Maybe you're meeting someone here with the Lovers card. This is a very strong physical attraction for some of you, so you could be getting into a relationship. For other Pisces, the Lovers card represents a head or heart decision or a choice. So this could be you actually hearing, with the Birds here, you could be hearing about some sort of decision that is very significant here at this time. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be something financially related, something to do with career, something to do with business. So for some of you, this will be your energy with the Queen of Pentacles here, very grounded, practical, maybe very focused on money matters. You could be making a very significant decision here when it comes to maybe something financial. So this is the second caution that I have for you, Pisces. We have the Five of Cups with the Empress, and then the focus for the month being the Woman, and this is in October. So with the Five of Cups, it can often be like a pessimistic sort of attitude, someone who is looking at what they've lost or what they no longer have, or something that's not going their way, or it's not happening in the time period that they would like it to happen. They're looking at the glass as if it's half empty instead of half full. So for some of you with the Empress, maybe you're trying to conceive a child, or maybe you're trying to give birth to something new. This could be a creative project or an endeavor. With the Empress, there's some sort of new beginning that I think that some Pisces you're trying to manifest. It could very well be with a woman. Now, this could be your mother, this could be a friend, this could be your spouse. But I really feel like for many of you, there is a woman that is very significant in October. And perhaps for some of you, you're waiting on this woman. The Five of Cups can also represent doubts. So you might be doubting that you're going to be able to start this new project or this new beginning here. Just try to remain positive here. Try not to doubt yourself, or even this woman here, because coming up in November, we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles and then the Fish. So for many of you, this is very much financially focused. I think that you're maybe trying to move up within the company that you work for, or just trying to maybe earn more money. You're trying to bring in that financial abundance or that security into your life. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is what you want, that financial security, that success, living comfortably with the Nine of Pentacles. I can see that many of you have worked very hard to achieve this. This is you planting those seeds for tomorrow. You've definitely put in a lot of time and energy. You've planted those seeds here. And I think that for many of you, you're actually in November really starting to see some of these seeds really sprout here. You're going from a 7 to a 9, which is definitely an increase. And then with the focus being the Fish, which represents money and wealth here. So I'm definitely seeing many of you starting to reap those rewards from those seeds that you've planted. You've worked very hard, and maybe you've been waiting to land a new job, or maybe you've been waiting for that raise or that promotion. But I'm definitely seeing an increase in finances here, and it being honestly a wonderful month in November. Now, in December, this is what you're leaving 2017 with and going into 2018 with this energy. We do have the Six of Rods with the High Priestess, and then the focus for the month being the Ring, which can be that new job, signing that contract with the Ring. This can definitely represent some sort of agreement or contract. With the Six of Rods, this is success. This is victory. This is you feeling accomplished or feeling proud of yourself. And then with the High Priestess, maybe something that was hidden could be coming to light. So this could be, for some of you, actually coming through quite successful with maybe learning something, or yeah, something coming to light, maybe something that you were unaware of, something that's very, very positive though, that is now coming to light. And it could very well have something to do with some maybe important documents here. Just because if I go back previously with some of these other, messages that I received here, this could absolutely be, for some of you, for a very, very small number of you, this could be like a legal matter. This could be like a family situation. Maybe there's something going on with property, or something going on with like an inheritance. Maybe you're waiting on documents to come through. And so for some of you, that could be absolutely happening in December. For others, it's happening here in August with the Key and the World. This is you finding the solution then. So I see a lot going on here. I would say that the second half of 2017 is going to be a lot busier. There's going to be a lot happening here from May on. There's going to be a lot going on. You have some beautiful new beginnings that are coming in. You have Death here. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the World. The only real cautions I have for you, Pisces, is in March here with the Tower and the Five of Rods. For some of you, you could be getting really upset with someone. You could be losing your cool. But that's why we have tarot readings, so you can see what's coming up for you, and you can make those necessary changes to prevent things like this from happening. So for some of you, that's going to be the case. For others, this could be you learning something with the Tower. This can be some sort of awakening. You could be, definitely for a very small number of you, you realizing something maybe about the people that you work with. And if you've been experiencing some delays, for some of you, you could be finding out why here at this time. And that could be why, coming up in the following month in April, why we see some of you taking a step back or taking a break, and you are making a decision. With the Emperor, you're taking matters into your own hands here, and you're taking control of a situation. And it could be because of what you're learning here. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting for you. Now, the additional guidance card, Pisces, for the year is make a decision. I mean, it resonates perfectly. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. And then the additional romance angel card that I pulled for you is actually free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So 2017 is all about freeing yourself and you taking back control in some way. Even if you can't relate to this on the romantic front, you can very well be able to relate to this, Pisces, in another area of your life, because I think that both of these additional guidance cards really resonate very well with the rest of the spread here, especially for some of you right around April with, well, maybe even starting in March with this energy here, March, April. We have the crossroads here, and you have to make the decision card. So a decision, a choice is going to be very significant. And for some of you, I really feel like this is you perhaps leaving a job here, freeing yourself from maybe a position that's no longer serving you. But with you doing that, you're actually creating that space for something new to come in, which it is, because we see that coming through immediately in the upcoming months following this. So this is very, very positive. And I also see for some of you even opportunities on the romantic front, because we have the Lovers card, we have this Queen of Pentacles here with the birds. So for some of you, maybe you're getting into a relationship with an earth sign, or maybe even a Gemini here. But overall, I think it's going to be a wonderful year for you. Make sure you're listening to your intuition here in December, especially if you're signing a contract or agreeing to something here. Definitely make sure that you're spending some time alone and really listening to your intuition, Pisces. But overall, it's going to be a wonderful year for you. I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I wish you a wonderful 2017. Take care.